Hey, everybody. Welcome to this month's Astro Oracle reading. I'm Colette Baron-Reid. Obviously, I am. Look, there's my name right there. Anyway, if you're new and you've never seen this before, what I do is I choose one card per sign, but you're going to get 3 cards in your reading for this month. It gives it a little bit more personal spin than the general reading that I did already. If you have your sun sign in Aries, for example, and let's say your ascendant is Sagittarius and your moon is Virgo, well, you would be reading those 3 cards. So just make a note. And if you don't know what they are, just go to astro.com and put your birth data in there and it will tell you what it is. Okay, so let's start. Now we are in March, we're in Pisces season. We are at the close of the astrological year. So what's Aries doing? And Aries waiting patiently for it to become Aries. So TikTok is a really good card because it's asking the Aries personality to slow down in the first part of the year. The first part of March. So this is really saying you have all the time in the world. You do not need to rush anything in March. Okay. So just slow down, recognize that you're in a place right now where you're going to get moving again as soon as we hit Aries at the end of the month. But right now, while we're in Pisces season, this is a time for you to slow down and get introspective. So there's that. Now let's take a look at Taurus. Did I show you the card TikTok? There's TikTok. That's for Aries, and that's card number 30, and Wisdom of the Oracle is the one we're doing. So now this is for Taurus. It says go the distance. Again, Wisdom of the Oracle. So go the distance for Taurus. It means keep going. It is steady though. So it's the marathon, not the sprint. It's also, again, kind of in a way saying to slow down a tad, but to be steady. And actually Taurus is like a steady Eddie, right? You're comfortable in that, where you can trust the next step, etc. It is also showing that in the material level of things, you are accomplishing quite a bit. So you are close to your goals. You can look over the year and say, okay, I still need to keep going on these things. And I might not have accomplished everything that I wanted to since last March, but I'm on my way. That's really important to discern. So now let's take a look at Gemini. Gemini is ready. So we have poised. Now, if you notice what poised is, readiness. It doesn't mean ready to go. It means I am ready. I'm getting ready. I'm in a place of readiness. So it's I am here. And then what does that mean to you? So ready for what? So I think that's really going to be a really important question for Geminis is what are you ready for? What is 2024's, and going into 2025, the new astrological season for you? What is that going to bring to you? What are you participating in? So what is that readiness for you? Ready for change, ready for love, ready for what? So that's something to think about, as you close off 2023. It's funny too, because I know we always have our New Year's in January, but the true New Year's is March, right? It's the end of March, right? When we start Aries. Okay, so now let's look at Cancer. Cancer is about serendipity. So as a Cancer, I know that we can be a little, well, we're cardinal signs. So I always find that I'm like a dichotomy. Part of me is a little, crab, and I want to go sideways, and I'm scared. and then the serendipity is like, yeah, let's take a risk. So this is really about counting your blessings for Cancerians and really looking at the serendipitous, synchronistic events that have occurred in the last year that you are moving forward. So whatever you picked up on in 2023, since last March, whatever actually transpired is going to come to fruition in 2024. So what is that to you? So this is an opportunity for Cancers to take a look at that subject, especially in the first 3 weeks of March. Leo is about community. There you go. Leo's got the community card. So it's a beautiful time to be with others, but also to commit to community as well. So, sometimes we change communities because we've outgrown them. Remember, we're looking at the end, the closure of an astrological cycle. And in your case, it's about community. So have you gotten all you needed from one particular community, want to move to another? Like I belong to an art community, and I'm going to be showing you my painting soon. Anyhow, so, and I've kind of done with it. And so I want to go to something else. So that's the kind of thing that we could be looking at right now for Leos. Like, are you really satisfied with the community that you've joined? And if so, participate. It's asking you to participate. Now let's take a look at Virgo. So Virgo, this is great. Time to go for Virgos. This is really, especially the first 3 weeks of this Pisces season, and then we move into Aries at the end where you're actually getting going. So this is really closure for you on the things that, you're like, I'm done this past year. It's about your thinking as well too, how you have behaved towards yourself and others, what you've expected, what didn't happen. So it's kind of looking at like, I got to leave all that behind. And it's a beautiful, beautiful card because it shows the fairy moving towards a better destination. So this is also remembering that, like, that's what closure is for. Because we don't want to bring it with us, right? So that's for Virgo. Now Libra, chop wood, carry water for Libra. This month is work for you, and the work is relational. So it's, looking at, again, the whole astrological year you're putting closure to in the first 3 weeks. You're going, you know what? It's just work. It's more work. I got to clean things up. You've got the broom, but it really is, it's thinking, clean up your house, like clean the desk, do things, the small things. There's no big sweeping anything here for the Libra personality. And it's how are you in relationship to the things that you have to do, right? Are you grateful that you get to do them or what, right? And again, you get to do these things because last year set you up for this. Now, Scorpio and milk and honey. So Scorpio is about play. So when you look into this particular month, it's watery, it's spiritual, and Scorpios love to dive deep, but it's also very playful for you, and to see the beauty that has come out of some of the more darker elements of what occurred in 2023. What beauty it brought to you, how did it change you, and how did it set you free and liberate you from the tight hold of rigidity. Now we're going to look at Sagittarius, never-ending story. Did I get that right? Yes, Aries, yes. So Sagittarius is never-ending story. So this is about looking at where you notice and in yourself that desire to keep telling the same story. Somebody hurt you, this happened here, oh, woe is me. But also could be too that you may have not taken the time to express to yourself, the difficult feelings that you might have had during 2023. And so this is asking you to address this. And the result of it is that you get to tell a new story. So what are the stories that you've witnessed or that you've told yourself as a result of what you've witnessed? How can a higher truth come to you from this particular way of looking at yourself this March? Change in the wind for Capricorns. Let's go Aquarius and Pisces. Here we go. So Capricorn, you are not in charge. Change in the wind. It's happening whether you like it or not. So this is I didn't want this. I didn't set this up, but I'm going to go with it. So it's really asking you to go with the flow, go with the wind. Right? Wind is also about thoughts, how you think about things. You're in a natural position to change your mind right now, and it's the right thing to do. So it's kind of like the pivot that is, but it's brought to you because you see something outside of yourself and you're going, oh, I can't keep doing what I'm doing if I want to become this or accomplish this, if that's happening. right? So it's really readjusting yourself to the changes in the wind that you didn't set up, you didn't choose. Not necessarily negative. It's really just more like, oh, I have to meet this. I like meet life on life's terms for Capricorn. Aquarius, between worlds. You're not there yet. Recognizing you're not there yet. The sense of, and I really do believe that, since Pluto's gone into Aquarius, we have all these new things that are about, like this is the theme that we're entering into. I know it goes back and forth a bit this year, but it's that sense of I'm not yet entered into the full-on Aquarian age. And for the Aquarius, there's almost like I'm not fully grounded in all of this just yet. And that's okay, because that's the permission the Aquarius needs to give yourself. In March is like, hey, I'm in what is evolving? That question you should be asking is, what is evolving through me right now? What is shifting through me on behalf of the whole, right? Because Aquarius is always more interested in the group, right? Anyway, great card for Pisces, last but not least, exchanging gifts. So when you look at this, you're at a place where, you're at this place where you have something to offer, right? And this is the month for you to actually take a look at, did you choose this past year? Did you put the work in? Did you do all those things? Because guess what? You'll get to do that this year. So it's asking yourself to drill down and get a little more granular on the gifts that you have to offer others. And within that, then you say, oh, like I'm here on purpose, right? I'm here on purpose. And my purpose is revealed to me one step at a time. And I really think all of humanity is going through this right now, just judging by how I've been tuning into my guides and how I've been tuning into what I see everywhere. And it's just, when you touch the hidden realms, there's so much brewing, but I think it's incredible. I think there's going to be some extraordinary things coming. And again, it's just a matter of our choices. We do have choices, and I am going to be very optimistic and hopeful about the choices that we can make. It doesn't need all of us to make those changes. It just needs a small group of concentrated people. So again, I think I mentioned my event, March the 9th. I hope you'll join a small group of concentrated people to activate our connection to divine will and asking for spirit to work through us for the highest good of all. There's going to be a beautiful meditation with that. I'm going to be doing readings, mediumship, card readings, intuitive coaching, basically anything goes. And when two or more are gathered, there I am. So I hope it's free. So you come, just come. And I hope to see you there. Mwah. You take care, everybody. See you next month or sooner. Bye.
Get ready